Hey guys, back with another Maple Story M video here, and I'm getting a lot of comments about V Matrix breakdown for Demon Slayers. So this is mine, and I'm gonna walk through. This is ideal perfect trios for me, and I'm gonna talk about why this is different for beginners that are just getting started out, and what I would do for people that are just getting started out with Demon Slayer. So right now, the ideal situation for me is these four skills, right? Demon Impact, Dark Meta, Demon Lash, and Cerberus Chomp. Now, the only reason I have Demon Lash maxed is because I have Demon Awakening maxed. Now, Demon Lash is only viable with Demon Awakening if your Demon Awakening is level 20 or above. So for a lot of people, that's very expensive and something they just don't want to invest in. So you don't need to have Demon Lash at all, right? So you would just focus on the three purple skills, Demon Impact, Dark Meta, Cerberus Chomp, and those would be the trios that you need, because Demon Impact plus Cerberus Chomp, that second preset, is the best option if you don't have Demon Awakening leveled. So this is obviously very unique to Demon Slayers. Not a lot of classes have this, and so it actually affects our hyper stats as well, right? So for me, if you don't have that high level Demon Awakening, you're not going to be taking that Demon Lash Reinforce because you're not going to use it. Instead, you are going to be taking either Dark Metamorphosis Reinforce. So as you can see, either Dark Metamorphosis Reinforce, or you're going to take Demon Impact Reduce Fury. And everything else that I have would be the same for you. And then eventually, when you level up Demon Awakening, then you can switch to what I have right here. And so now that I talked about that, I'm going to start talking about perfect setups, perfect trios, and which decent nodes you want to prioritize. So if you're a new Demon Slayer, just trying to get back into or trying to level up your nodes, the first level of priority is getting your Demon Impact, your Dark Metamorphosis, and your Cerberus Chomp all to level 60. You don't have to have perfect trios. That's obviously ideal, but you want to level up Demon Impact specifically to level 60 first. That's number one priority. So you see I have a perfect trio right here. I'm going to show you this one with Cerberus Chomp as the base, Demon Impact, Dark Meta. That is ideal. And so you just want to level up those three skills as much as possible. And if you find any trios that I have with Demon Lash that like I have, you want to hold on to those as you start, because you're going to eventually need it in the long run. So after you've got your main skills maxed, we're now going to talk about decent nodes and what to prioritize. And the first one is Decent Sharp Eyes. Now, the reason why this is the best one you want to get first is because you can't get this buff from any other class, right? You can't pre-buff it from a pally like Combat Order, and you can't get it like Speed Infusion as well. So you're always going to have this up at all times. It's always going to be used. So that's priority number one, Decent Sharp Eyes. And secondly, Decent Combat Order. Now this is the best DPS boost you're going to get. 9% physical damage is the best. But like I said, you can pre-buff it. You can get it from a pally. So it's only ideal in situations where you're just doing solo content, Culvert, Magnus, CRA, even if you don't have a pally. And then the next option, the third one, is Speed Infusion. Now, Speed Infusion is really good too, 9% BA. That adds up. So that's the third option. Again, you can pre-buff this one, which is why it's not above Sharp Eyes. And then the fourth one, which is at high level 220 plus, you're going to use Decent Advanced Blessing. Again, it's not as good as the Bishop buff. So you definitely want to be getting pre-buffs on a Bishop as often as you can. Sorry, my wife's messages. But yeah, that's the fourth priority. And the fifth one is Hyper Body. That's for specific situations, like, for example, for that extra HP, if you're doing Arcarium, or even for Hard Magnus, solo content, you're trying to have better survivability, that HP boost is huge. Now, I'm going to show you, this is what my setup is going to be. I would actually take Hyper Body in Arc over Advanced Blessing because of that extra HP for survivability. And I'm going to throw in my Defense Smash node. So this would be my setup for Arc. But then for other content, for example, guild content, guild honor battle, hard Magnus even, I would be switching out for my best DPS option, which is Advanced Blessing for that 12% PA, and this final strike, final damage note, special note. So this is just a quick breakdown of my V Matrix. Demon Slayers, obviously it's pretty complex depending on where you're at, your level of funding, how much you want to level up Demon Awakening. But for newer Demon Slayers, first priority, again, is Demon Impact to level 60, Cerberus Chomp, Dark Metamorphosis, getting to level 60 or close to it as possible. And then as you start to level Demon Awakening, getting it to level 20 plus, then you want to start leveling up Demon Lash and getting that to max. So it's very interesting. Each player is different, right? But I highly recommend nodes are the best way to improve your DPS, not just getting to level 60, but improving Demon Awakening and Weapon Aura, not just for the improved skill percentage, but also mainly for the duration. Longer fights, that having Demon Awakening up for longer periods of time really adds up. And that's kind of the difference maker between some high-level Demon Slayers and others. It's not just base stats, but nodes as well. So if you have any questions at all, as a Demon Slayer player, comment below, subscribe. You can DM me on Discord, and I'll gladly help you out for your specific situation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.